Have you ever wondered how to get online fitness clients life-changing results and be able to guarantee them? Well, in this video here today, I'm going to tell you the one thing that's going to help you do just that. Hey, Lee Constantino here, the founder of Personal Trainers Elite, helping coaches grow their online fitness coaching business. And in this video here today, I'm going to show you the one thing, the one simple thing that's going to help you get your clients online life-changing results and be able to guarantee them results. And I know it's a very bold statement to make, but when you do this one thing that I share, you are going to be able to make that kind of guarantee because they are going to be able to get results. And I learned this the hard way back in 2013. I started online fitness coaching and I didn't have a clue on how to actually do it or how to coach clients. I had to make it all up as I went along. And so I took a couple people on to try out my methodology, and it didn't really work, right? It didn't work first time out the gate because I didn't really have any processes in place to actually make sure that it gave results. This one thing is probably the biggest and most important thing that you need to be doing with your clients so that they are guaranteed to finish a program with you online, regardless of if you see them or you don't, which you won't because it's online, and get them a result. And it's this. It's having a process to keep them accountable every step of their journey. Here's the thing, when you're working with somebody online, you can't physically see them, right? You can't go and talk to them. You're not seeing them at the gym. You are working with them virtually, and they're most likely going to be very far away from you in another country, and you're going to need to put some things in place to make sure they actually do the work. It's never the information that people struggle to find. It's actually putting the work to actually get the result. You can give them the best diet plan, best training plan, but if they don't take action on it, their body isn't going to change and they aren't going to get results, and they're going to blame you. So the one key thing that's going to bind the training plan and nutrition plan together is accountability. So you're probably wondering, well, how do I keep them accountable? What kind of things can I do to make sure my clients stick to their program and get results? Well, here's a couple tips I'm going to share with you. The first thing that you want to be doing is having a weekly check-in with your clients. Okay, you want to have a process whereby your clients, they check in with you however you wish. They can check in by email. You can create a check-in form with Google Sheets, very simple and easy to make. You can get them to text you. You can get them to complete one of the forms that you create on another software tool. There's a million different ways of how you can get somebody to check in, but essentially it's just getting them to review their week, getting them to answer some questions about how their week's gone, getting them to self-reflect and analyze how things have gone. That's so important for them to make some positive changes in their life. Because if they're just doing their diet and they're just going through the motions and training, but they're not stopping at the end of the week and actually thinking about their week, how they felt, how they did, how they performed, and not rating themselves, then they're just going to fall off track because they're not actually stopping and really criticizing themselves and seeing how they can improve. And they're not going to have you or someone else to do that. So that's why we want them to have this process, and you want to be reviewing that check-in once a week minimum with them, talking with them through what needs to change, what needs to be tweaked, whether it's a training plan, a nutrition plan, and ask them how you can support them. Because it's so important that you ask them what you can do better as well. You want to improve your coaching, right? And so the only way of doing that is by asking them for feedback. Hey, what can I do to help you with this? What can I do to make this a better experience? What can I do to make sure you get results? And most of the time when you do that, people are going to say, well, it's not you, it's me. And so then you say, okay, well, what do we need to do to make sure you get these results? Okay, we make it collaborative. We don't want to dictate things to people. We don't want to tell them what to do. We want to make them feel like it's their idea and that we are supporting them. So having that weekly check-in is going to help you stay on track and not let weeks pass by without them getting results. Now, the other thing that you want to be doing is getting your clients to track their progress is so important. When you're getting them to track their progress, there's a couple key things that you want them to be doing. One of them is to be tracking their weight. Now, you might not want them to, they might not want to, but the reality is if the goal is weight loss, right, for example, then we need to see the scales come down. We need to see some changes on their body. We need to see some actual changes happening. And my 3 favorite ways to track progress is 1, using the scales, 2, using the tape measure, and 3, using pictures. Now, the scales might be up and down for different people depending on their hormones and all kinds of stuff. That's why we're not going to rely solely on the scales, but we are going to use a tape measure and get them to measure their core places, their waist, their hips, their shoulders, their chest, their arms, their thighs, the main places where they store body fat, so that we can see some clear changes month to month. So while I like to get clients to weigh daily so we can actually get an average of their weight loss per week. I like to get clients to measure themselves once a month so we can see those changes. Okay, so important that they see those changes. And pictures are probably the one most motivating thing for clients when they can physically see themselves changing in person. And the reason why is because when you go on a weight loss journey, if you've ever gone on one yourself or one of your clients, they will never see the results for themselves. Even if the scales go down or their clothes are fitting better, they'll say that they don't see the changes. And so when you get them to take that before and after picture every month, evident to them that they are losing weight. And what that does is it motivates them and makes them feel like, wow, this is working, so I should just keep going. And if I keep going, I'm going to get more results. And getting them motivated is probably one of the most important things that you need if you're going to work with somebody online, because they don't have you there shouting at them and pushing them through a workout. So they need to create that internal motivation. And the way you do that is by showing them their results through the tracking and measuring and pictures, so that they have that self-motivation to keep going and not rely on you so much to keep telling them to keep going. And so you do that every month to review and reflect, and so that they can guarantee them results. And anytime you don't see changes happening, whether it's on their check-in or their weight, you simply make adjustments to their diet or their training. Give them more cardio, give them more activity, cut their calories, whatever it is, to whatever degree that you need to do, that's going to help them get the result. And that's really it. That's how you can guarantee results. And when you do this, you'll literally be able to tell your clients before they sign up with you, I guarantee you a result. We have an action-based guarantee, meaning if you take action and you follow the process and the diet and you do the check-ins, I can guarantee results or you get your money back. That's a really bold statement. And you might not be ready to make that kind of claim or that kind of statement yet, but when you have these tracking parameters and these accountability tools in place, it makes it easier for you to actually help them and make the changes that they need to get results. And it makes them be honest with you. And the final thing I actually didn't mention is getting them on a weekly call. Okay, getting them on a once a week Zoom or video call for 20 minutes is more than enough to really get detailed with them, find out what's going on, make sure they are happy, they are confident, they are feeling good, address any challenges they're having, give them some confidence, give them a motivational boost, give them a kick up the backside, whatever it is that they need to move forward. These are things that are going to help you guarantee your clients results. And when you do this, it's going to make them get better results, so they stick around longer. Then they will tell their friends and give you referrals. And then you'll have one of the most amazing testimonials that you can use inside your business to market yourself even more and get more clients and charge higher prices. So those are my top tips to help you get clients super insane results and guarantee them. And if you want help with coaching your clients and having these tracking sheets and coaching on around what to do, what to say, and how to help them, we actually teach this inside the academy. So if you'd like to find out more, go ahead. There's a link in the description. You can book a free call with my team. We'll dive into your fitness coaching business, see where you're at, and see if we can possibly help you. And if we can't, we're just going to give you a ton of advice and some clarity and a step-by-step process to helping your clients. And if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every time I release a new video. And comment below if you have any questions about anything I've shared today. Leave a comment below. Or if you have a unique coaching style that you'd like to share, I would love to hear it. So comment below, and I will see you in the next one.